Come sit right here. Yeah. Got a seat for you. We're back in action, y'all. Shout out to the trustees page. Yep. Oh. Who we missing? Angela. You gave me enough time to eat, get my life together, y'all. I was hungry. I know I'll be coming off my fast at 7 o'clock. It's starving. Let's see what they got going on for the last part of this. I know. Yep. I agree. Clark, you ready? Yes. Look who she got next to her. He was there before. What is he doing there? What is that lawyer doing there? All right. So motion to reconvene.
So you're gonna motion in a second? Or you want
Is
me
there a
to do
motion
it?
to reconvene?
Yeah.
Hello? Is there a motion?
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
A motion is second to reconvene. Colorado.
Trustee Brown,
Present.
trustee House,
Here.
trustee Norwood,
Present.
trustee Belcher.
Here.
Meeting reconvened at 8:55 p.m.
All right. Is there a motion to do a feasibility study in the settlement of 300 West Sibley versus the village?
I make a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
A motion second, Colorado.
Trustee Tammy Brown,
Aye.
trustee House,
Aye.
trustee Norwood,
Aye.
trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right. And the next one is D. Is there a motion to, is it go to the table? How y'all want me to word it? The graph? The graph? Yeah, well, how you want it for the record? How do you want us to word it for the record?
If you could answer written as item D, please.
Okay, but we not, okay. Is there a motion to approve settlement agreement in the amount of $900,000 for Wilson Estate versus the Village of Dolton, number 2022-CV-03609?
I make a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
The motion is second, call the roll. Say her name.
Trustee Tammy Brown,
Aye.
trustee House,
Aye.
trustee Norwood,
Aye.
trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Right, is there a motion to, but we're not doing a settlement, right? Is it the entire settlement agreement for E?
That was for my third
McGrath.
group, y'all. Shout out to Lexi.
It's the whole entire thing,
Miss
correct?
Cara.
All right, is there a motion? Right, go ahead. Okay, is there a motion to approve the second amendment of the settlement between Zalo Property Management LLC versus the Village of Dolton for 4 properties? Is there a motion?
Make a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay.
Trustee Norwood,
Aye.
I'm sorry. Trustee Tammy Brown,
Aye.
trustee House,
Aye.
trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, next, is there a motion to terminate Keith Freeman?
See, look, they right back to this again. There they go.
No motion?
She's so messy.
All right. That concludes our business. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Been motion and second, call around.
I'm sorry, who motioned in second? I was writing.
Belcher.
I second.
Thank you. Trustee Tammy Brown,
Aye.
trustee House,
Aye.
trustee Norwood,
Aye.
trustee Belcher.
Aye. All right.
Meeting
Sure you're
adjourned at 8:58 PM.
Well, what I will say is very quiet. Maybe not too many people in it. Everybody probably had left. I want to send love and blessings to Alexis Wilson and her mom, Miss Cara Wilson, because this has been her fight. And I'm going to put her on the screen if you don't know who I'm talking about. This has been her fight for the last 3 years. And just because she has gotten a settlement, that does not mean that the fight is over. You guys already know we are going for blood. So I want you guys to remember that if you guys can help me out, we are doing a call to action. We want to get Officer Perez license revoked in the state of Illinois as well as Indiana. And how did this start? It started from road police in Dolton that was hired by yours truly. Okay. You remember we did a live where not only went over all of these different cases that was happening before her and as she came in, but we also highlighted her actually appointing cops who weren't qualified, didn't pass the test. These are things that's going on. And I think the fire commissioner is one of the board members who make a determination who is hired. And I believe that slot was open. And I do believe one of the trustees are connected to the fire committee. So I know they know what's going on more than what they're saying. I'm being honest. So we have to ask those right questions because there's a lot of bad things going on in Dolton. And again, more and more lawsuits. I was just looking at what 300 West Shelby was, and I was like, what the heck is that? Is that the place that we just did? Yvette towing? And no, this is like another freaking place. Is this it? This is it. So we're going to figure out what's going on with 300 West Shelby. Let me see this again. And it's another case. So it's discussion on settlement offer for 300 West Shelby. And that is 300 West Shelby in Dolton. So we're trying to figure out what's going on here. And was these one of the businesses that they got shut down illegally? Okay, so we're going to follow up on that. We're also going to follow up on the other case that they just brought up. You know, that's what we like to do is a Zallo property management versus Village of Dolton. And they mentioned something about 3 properties. So I'm not understanding what's going on with that, but you already know my nosy ass is going to try to figure it out because that's what we do here. We going to figure out what's going on to keep the people informed. Okay. So that was just the second half of the meeting. I tuned back in because I wanted to hear them say her name. Okay. So I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please watch the replay of part 1 because it's going down in Dolton election. Don't think that House got everything in the bag. No disrespect. Y'all know I got mad love for House, but I do see something coming up. I see a little storm brewing outside of all of the distractions that people are trying to keep up. You guys need to pay attention to what's going on, okay? So with that being said, I love you guys. You have a beautiful night, and I will see you guys in the next couple of days. Some way, somehow, you know, I'm going to pop my booty right back on this live, and I'm going to open my mouth and say, hey, or we're going to do this.
Every election. So now, because they can't beat me, they got to do this smear campaign to convince public opinion that I'm bad for them.
So you said 2 elections. You were first elected in 2021?
No, 2013 was my first election
2013?
for trustee. I was a trustee. I sat where they are.
Right.
That's why I know the law.
Open council.
Yes.
Elected mayor 2021.
Yes.
Term is 4 years?
Yes.
Okay. Plans of running for re-election?
I'm running for both my seats. And I'm gonna win them.
So, and when is the election for Thornton Township?
2025.
So those elections at the same time?
They are.
Bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.